Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. Welcome back to our 100th weekly call. I am your host, Jen, and very happy that you guys are here with us today. I'm sorry we're running a little behind. We had some technical difficulties in the background, but that's getting sorted out. Anyway, thanks for being here. You're here. I'm here. Christopher is here. Hello, Christopher.
Hello. Happy
my
100 live streams.
You look so nice.
You know, I remembered in some of our first live streams, I was making an extra effort to wear a sport coat for every live stream. And at some point, I think when I was on the road, I didn't have one and I fell out of that habit. And now is the perfect time to double back down on good habits. 100 live streams is kind of like a New Year's in the middle of the year. So I'm going to start being a little more dapper again on our live streams.
There you go. You're always the best dressed. Well, I like you're wearing blue. I think I got the memo. I found a silky top and I'm wearing blue. So
wait, there was a memo?
Well, I don't know. I had the feeling you were going to dress up.
Oh, I did actually write that, but yeah, it was not a memo. So, madam, we have neither a HR department nor memos.
Just the Christmas.
Chris, was just some people call them rants. I just call them what's on my mind.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, we have other co-host is Jesse. Let's bring him on stage to see what he's wearing.
Hey.
I
got a suit coat, UpRock shirt. Let's go.
That's I'll allow it. Normally, I'm not a big fan of the T-shirt and the sport coat, but for this event, I'll allow it.
And I got love for the community, so my heart glasses.
There we go.
How you guys doing?
Boys. I love it. Christopher.
Yeah. 100. This is awesome. 100 live stream. Woo.
Chris, that's such a metal way of lighting your cigar. I love it.
I mean, I waited till the live stream started. It's been kind of my signature thing on the live stream. So, guys, 100 live streams.
I know.
Who would have thunk?
Who would have thought? Well, guess who else we have in the waiting room? We have another teammate with us. Sir Roz is here. What's up, Sir Roz?
Hey.
Hello, Roz.
Hi, Roz. I didn't give him any warning. I was being on stage.
Wow.
You did that perfectly. You did that perfectly with the camera.
Okay.
Wow. That's a pretty good last minute suit.
I don't know if you guys know this, but Sir Roz moonlights as a Chippendales dancer.
Yeah, really.
He really could.
He's the thunder from down under. Well, I guess he's not from down under.
That's amazing.
You're looking good, Roz.
Well, we got a lot of comments. I got to pull these up right now. Chat's going wild. Yay.
Hello, everyone. Everybody, thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us every week, but thank you especially for joining us this week. 100 weekly live streams. We've got some awesome stuff for the community.
Cool.
We're excited, and I hope you guys are too.
All right. With that, let's get started, shall we?
Yeah. So let's dive into it.
All right. So it is our 100th weekly call, UpRock Century. And you can see from the right-hand corner there, we've got a new country of the week or area of the week, depending on what you think. Well, yeah, I guess city. State?
I'm not going back anytime soon. I can call it a country. It's a country of the week.
The lovely land of Hong Kong.
Nice.
And Hong Kong, new territories, the Kowloon. It's a beautiful place to be, where I celebrated my 30th birthday many years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it was amazing. Anyway, it's Hong Kong week. We'll talk about that in a minute. But we're going to talk a lot about it being the 100th live stream. And I want you guys to pay attention, because throughout the live stream, I'm going to display a QR code for you to scan, so you can get your front row badge, weekly badge. But this time it's a little bit special. It's different.
You'll
get the 100 front row, 100th live stream badge. All right, so pay attention to the screen. I'll bring it up a couple of times. But let's go through our agenda. We're going to talk about UpRock Century, HK Week, our growth stats, a new airdrop, or the airdrop, the 100,000 UPT airdrop. And Ross, I'm glad you're here, because he can give us great details on that. Do some product updates, and we're out of here. Airdrop BNF. How old am I? I am a lady never says her age, but I was 30 a long while ago.
a while ago.
But
it feels like just yesterday in my memory.
Thank you, Christopher. I was going to say, but a gentleman would say you don't look a day over 30. So thank you, Christopher. I noticed you two, Roz, Jesse, silent.
Awkward silence from the rest of the
Sorry,
gentlemen.
You know what we think, Jeff.
This is how we silent.
All right. Well, let's get into well, actually, you know what? Before we do, Roz, we haven't even asked you how we never see you on these things. So how have you been, man?
What things? Me?
Yeah.
I'm great. I'm doing fantastic. Yeah.
You were just in well, you've been doing a lot of events in Turkey. And you're traveling a lot. You went to China recently, didn't you?
A lot is going on in Istanbul right now these days. Another one will be in 2 weeks. They call it Blockchain X Istanbul. So I will be one of the panelists, and then another event is Blockchain Istanbul. It's gonna be in June. So yeah. Solana Turkey is back with a new country lead. So that's a good news.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so Solana Turkey is back. Like, was there?
The previous team was sacked for some reasons.
I see.
There was a huge gap. I think over a year there were no leads, and now we have a woman lead here in Turkey for Solana Turkey, and she called Ayşegül. Nice lady, smart lady. I like her. So, and we will be on the stage in 2 weeks together.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Well, I appreciate you, Roz. I appreciate you, and I know everybody else does, for keeping strong, because I know that they were probably courting you, and you're like, no, I'm UpRock. I'm Sir Roz with UpRock. But I know that they probably were calling you night and day.
Yeah.
So we got him. We got him, guys.
Where do they meet? Where do you normally meet the crew there? Is it down like what area of Istanbul? Such a huge city.
City center. I mean, there are plenty spots for those hackathons, events. Yeah, there are plenty. So city center basically.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
But the Blockchain X, the event is gonna be held in you guys. You should remember the venue we went together with when Solana Crossroads. Team got drunk.
Yeah. Well, I gotta.
Yeah.
Well, Tim's he's not even here to defend himself.
Well, I mean, it is true.
Wow.
That was a historical, really nice, really cool place.
Yeah, that's cool. That was awesome night. Cool.
Yeah, that place was amazing. It looked like a John Wick. It looked like where like John Wick 2 was filmed or something. It was super cool. I bet movies filmed there. But anyway, all right. Well, let's get into the stream. I see a lot of people asking QR code. So shall we start off with that? Yeah,
give the people what they want.
Let's go to the agenda.
QR code. All right, to celebrate our 100th weekly call, there's a lot going on here. We have a special badge for this call. So check in, scan it now. Check it. Actually, let me do that too. Are you guys checking in?
Of course.
Let's test it. You'll get your reward for the week.
I was expecting you to show it at the end of the slides, but anyway.
Oh, sorry, Sir Roz. Well, we'll do it. We do it periodic. We'll do it periodically.
We'll drop it. We drop it occasionally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I'm in.
You're in? Okay, I'm doing mine now. I'm in. All right. So, guys, you get for 7 days a 1.2x reward. But that's not all. Sir Ross, do you want to? This is you from you. So, do you want to share? What else?
Normally it's 105. Last week I went up to 1.1, and this week is special. So I was talking to Sophie, and I made it 1.2x. So
nice.
Enjoy, guys.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's really nice. But that's not all, is it, Ross?
No.
Not all.
Yeah.
What else do you got for the people? Okay, well, I'll tell them. Well, whoever has this badge, and you should scan it now. It's live for 12 hours. Well,
Yeah.
no, now 11 and a half hours. It expires at 5:30 a.m. UTC. So you have until then to scan this badge and get your boost. And if you have it, anyone who has this badge is eligible for Sir Roz's latest airdrop of 100,000 UPT.
Yep. So for folks who are on the other side of the world where this might be too late for you, this is why we extend it after the live event, so that you have some time to wake up and also do it. So it's fair to everybody worldwide. But you have to scan it, whether you're here now or when you see. Make sure you do it because there's an expiration time, and get in, and then you'll be eligible. And so for the amount of people who show up, we get 10, 20,000 people. So your chances of being in the pot is pretty good. So go ahead and definitely scan.
Yes. Okay. And I see some folks saying that they can't scan the QR code. Well, you can also follow this link. So here you go. Follow the link. And you could do that too. Is another way for you to scan in.
By the way, I love this. I love this image of Rocket. He looks very cool.
Yeah, I know. It's like all the little details. Actually, a few of these, a couple of slides coming out, I saw them in advance. It is pretty cool. He looks awesome. And look at if you look at the crowd too, UPTs, the logos are on the back of the jackets.
Yeah.
All the words make sense. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a good one.
ChatGPT's image is getting better than Nano Bananas lately, so I've been using ChatGPT. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it looks great. I love it when you animate them. I wish there was a way that I could add the animated ones to the live stream because they're so funny.
Yeah, they are cheering at the end. Really nice animation. Yeah.
Well, I'm kind of feeling like I need to get a puppy. It might be the season, celebrate the 100th. I mean, I might be making it. It's just it's a live stream, but maybe I just need an excuse to get a puppy. Then we can dress them up. But anyway, let's talk about this 100th Century Club.
We should also mention that bounty airdrop per user is capped at 1,000 UPT.
Okay, good.
Right.
Actually, thank you for that note. All right, guys. Yes. So again, you are eligible if you have scanned and earned your badge for this week. Then you're eligible for the 100,000 UPT airdrop. It is capped at 1,000 UPT per winner, though. Okay.
Yep.
Which is still a great amount. I mean, you just did a big air. You just did 100,000 UPT airdrop just last week, or not airdrop, but campaign. Just last week.
Campaign, yeah.
Yeah. So there's always great ways to earn.
Yep, for the social media campaign. So we've been rocking and rolling these last couple of weeks. You guys, Roz is going a little crazy here.
Yeah,
well, it's working. Well, it's working because in the last 30 days we onboarded more than 100,000 users. Just about 100,000. Which is
pretty awesome, guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is really incredible. Well, let's look at these stats. Let's see here. I have
that is us. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, there we go. That's it. That's the right one. Sorry, the other kind of someone was asking where is the badge. Well, it's a similar screen, but it just went away. Don't worry, we'll bring it back up. We bring it back up periodically throughout the live stream. So you just gotta keep watching, and you'll see it again soon. But yes, so we've have let's see, over 100,000 users in the last 30 days. It is our weekly call 100. We have a 100,000 airdrop, a UPT airdrop, and a multiple of 100. 1 million active IPs. I mean, that's a lot of that's a good title. The century, UpRock century here. Yeah,
and that's actually. Honestly, I think a lot of the updates in the app has really improved because we're seeing our daily active, our monthly actives just really grow the past couple months. I think the rocket booster has really helped a lot with that. The badges, I think, really helped with a lot with that. Some of the UI improvements to surveys, I think all that's helped a lot. Live streams growing too, so it's been pretty great. And then also that allows us to go out and close deals too. So the 1 million plus unique active IPs is actually super valuable, and it's very impressive. We have a B2B admin dashboard that we share with new companies, and we show them kind of the breakdown of our community and the different IPs around the world, and it always shocks people. Like everyone's like, "Oh my God, that's awesome! How can we get this to production fast, and how can we start paying you?" So pretty great.
Yeah, that's it's been crazy how much things have changed in the last, well, just 30 days, but in the last, certainly the last 100 live streams.
Hey, by the way, if you have a question, go ahead and ask in the chat. We will star them, and we do a Q&A at the end of towards the end of the live stream. So we will get to questions. If it's like relevant to the moment or the slide, we'll answer it right away. But otherwise, we'll star them and answer any questions afterwards.
Yes, perfect. Oh, Pedro, I was just about to say, Pedro was just asking what kind of airdrop are we talking about? I was just about to say, because I know you like campaigns and you like airdrops. Well, who doesn't like an airdrop? But we were just talking about our 100 live stream special badge, and I'll just bring it up one more time while we're here. Go scan it now if you haven't already done so. And again, here is the link to grab it, because anyone who has this badge will be eligible for the 100,000 UPT airdrop, and it's capped at 1,000 UPT per person or per winner. But yeah, go get your badge. All right, let's move back to what were we looking at here? Yes. So yeah, like we said, we just onboarded 100,000 new users in the last 30 days. So much has grown since then. I mean, I feel like I kind of like lose track of everything that there's so growth everywhere. So it's kind of hard to keep track of everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, and yeah, you can see here. I mean, this is amazing. Like I said, this really helps us a lot. I just came back from a Draper Associates event. So one of our early backers, or I'm in here in SF today, and so yesterday was a big Draper event. So everyone might know this, but we are backed by Draper Dragon, which is a very, very well known venture capital fund that does a lot of stuff in AI and Web3 and crypto, and also they do more of the investments, I think, internationally versus just in the U.S. And so it was an amazing event. So I got to really brag about the community and what we're building, and our crawler API, and all the unique IPs around the world. And there's a lot of companies who are pretty shocked at how we can pretty much unblock the web for them. They're all using some array of tools, and they still have problems. They're using like different crawler scrapers. They're using some kind of browser engine. They're using a ton of stuff just to like get through it, because they want to get web intelligence, but it's a super hostile environment of the web. And it requires a lot of technical know-how. It's really hard to get. Only the large companies that are with huge staff and developers and engineers and data scientists and budgets can do this. But the smaller businesses, small and medium, the prosumer, anybody who wants to get web intelligence, they come up with a data roadblock and data wall. And it's really hard to get what you need to get superhuman insights. But the UpRock community, this network, allows anyone to have democratized access to superhuman insights to make better decisions for your life or for your work. And so I got to talk about that yesterday and share some of these stats like this. And it was awesome. It was an amazing event. So I walked away with several potential partnerships. I have some follow-ups with customers, a couple of Web3 companies we'll probably do some collabs with, and then lead follow up to some just companies who might want to actually invest in, work with UpRock. So that was just yesterday. So great start to the May.
Yeah. So you got there 2 days ago. And how long are you staying again? I'm sorry if you mentioned it, I missed it. How long are you staying in that area?
I have a one-way ticket, so gonna just see how it goes. See, hometown of Seattle is very close by, so I think it's just a few weeks at a time, get the most out of it. But there's just so much AI and Web3 action here. Like, you just, hands down, you cannot. It wins anywhere. It's better than New York, Miami, even Asia. Like a lot of action. United Arab Emirates and Dubai is great too, but you just can't beat SF. There's a reason. I mean, people are trying.
There's a reason why it's the Silicon Valley, and it has been for 40 years.
They're trying to recreate it in Miami. They're trying to recreate it in Austin. They're trying to do it in New York, but just the sheer amount of like checks being written, partnerships. Everyone's so good at pitching here. Even if you work for a company, you're not a founder. Everyone's just, the vibe here is like you get really good at presenting yourself. So it just ups your game too. So everyone's constantly talking, and sometimes it gets a little tiring. Everyone's talking their book and pitching you, but like when you're in that mode, it really does get inspiring. And it's not as bad as LA where everyone name drops, which is super annoying. But here is more like, here's what I'm building, here's what I'm working on, how and that kind of thing. So, but when you're in founder mode here, it's really encouraging because everyone, it's just normal.
Yeah. Well, they don't. It's great to be around that energy, the infectious energy. You probably get some really not only great connections, and also get invigorated by get a contact high, but you probably also everybody working off of each other is great, getting great ideas too, just new ways of looking at problems or thinking about problems.
Yep.
Solutions.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, it's a lovely place to be. I look forward to coming back to San Francisco. Christopher, you should go too. I mean, I know you were there all the time before. And Roz, we'd love to have you come over to the West Coast, or come to America, but come to the West Coast sometime.
Well, hopefully. I mean, I hope this year, but I'm okay with the next summer as well.
Yeah.
But this summer,
as Mark Twain said, the coldest winter he ever spent was a summer in San Francisco. So summer's not always the best time. No, not always the best time for SF.
True. Yeah. It is. Yesterday, I mean, I got a nice sun, but at night it's like you have to morning you're in shorts, but that night you're wearing parkas. It's really hard to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Parka.
So San
like a heavy jacket.
It's nice and hot. Like it's super hot. It could be 80 degrees, which I don't know what that is in Celsius. But it could be super hot in the day and then just get super cold as soon as the sun sets. But also San Francisco has micro weather. So it can be very like beautiful and hot. And then you walk about 20 minutes and then it's cold and drizzling.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So you never know what to expect. It just keeps you on your toes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's why they all wear backpacks in SF.
Yeah. Yeah. You have to bring your extra sleeping bag.
Yeah.
But it's great to be here. So
it's awesome that you're there again and out there hustling. More customers is more better for the whole community. So we got to keep after that all the time.
Yeah. I think once people realize, before AI, like the idea of going out and grabbing so much data from the web just probably seemed like overwhelming. Like, why would you even do that? Because you don't even have a team to deal with all the data. Like, one, you're going to store it, where are you going to put it? But also, how are you going to grab it? And then what are you going to do how are you going to transform that into something useful? How you just ingest it all, and who's going to do that? Now, with all the AI tools, you can actually, it's really cost effective, and you can, as long as you have really good data, you can make anything you need to transform it into something useful, whether it's like a daily report or dashboards or apps or just feeding into Slack. So you can actually do that. So once companies and anyone realizes, wow, I have the tools to get this kind of, whether it's like reputation intelligence, you want to see how your brand is doing or your channel or you're a creator, if you're a creator, how people think about you or how people think about other companies and other channels. So brand reputation intelligence, market intelligence, pricing, product plan intelligence. All those things where we're not just want one-shot shallow answers, but you want to be able to continually, persistently monitor, track, and observe what you care about on the web from multiple sources, whether it's YouTube or TikTok or X or LinkedIn or just articles or news. Now it's possible. It's actually democratized. Like anyone can get access to this stuff continually, a continual stream. The UpRock community unblocks all that. Because like I said, most time it's very hard to unblock the bot blockers and Cloudflare and all the trolls under the bridge trying to make this really hard for the average business in person. UpRock community makes the web open again. So you can get really amazing web intelligence. That allows you to do just better things with life, whether it's planning a trip for vacation, but a lot of it comes down to for businesses to be able to make better decisions. And when you show that to people, when I showed that to people yesterday, first of all, a lot of people are starting to do it. And they're understanding exactly the pain points. They're like, yeah, man, I'm having trouble with these sites. or I'm having trouble with this or recurring this thing, or I scale. I'm like, I know exactly what you're. I know exactly what you're thinking.
We got you. We're your Huckleberry. You know what's interesting is that in a way the internet had gotten kind of very sclerotic. It had gotten very fixed in its ways over the last few years, and crypto Web3 was really the only way out of it. There were a handful of big incumbents. It's not to say that there wasn't any innovation, but things kind of had been going on the way they had for the last few years. And boy, you know, one of the big tipping points that just completely changed the digital economy and the digital world was the introduction of mobile phones. And that was a fair few years ago now. That was like 15 years ago now when it really started sort of hitting with the modern smartphone. And AI is the same kind of thing. It is a huge transformation. Things are getting shaken up. All of a sudden, you know, it's been the case for the past few years. Kind of all the big web companies were the big web companies. One would gain a little, another would gain a little. Nobody was really breaking into that club. Things weren't changing that much. And now it's the Wild West again. It's a gold rush. It's a land grab. Everybody is out there innovating. It feels awesome. It feels, you know, I'm young enough that I don't remember the first wave of the sort of the .com 1.0. I do a little bit, but I was a teenager. But I remember the mobile. I remember the Web 2 craze. I remember the mobile thing and how just wonderful that transformation was. And it's so awesome to see it again. And you guys, the UpRock community, you're out here. We're all out here doing this together. So we're a real force to be reckoned with. We're an amazing community out in this space. So it's so awesome to be here. As you know, it's wild, and there's no question it's wild. Sometimes you wake up in the morning and there's 3 new announcements that in any other year would each individually have been like, you know, the announcement of the quarter. There would have been just the wild thing that everybody was talking about. And there's so much going on that people hardly even notice. It's just like, oh yeah, another. Oh, these guys invented a new thing that would have been totally impossible 2 years ago. Yeah, okay, whatever. It's just another Tuesday. So it's just the vibe. I'm a little sorry I'm not able to join you this week in San Francisco, because from everybody I've been talking to, the vibe there and the energy is just absolutely wild. I mean, the pace of innovation is like it hasn't been since mobiles first came out, and like it hasn't been since the first .com race.
Yep. And you know, there was like this moment a couple months ago. I think that everyone's like, oh my God, this thing is so awesome that's going to replace us. I think that's almost a little bit going away now. It's more like what I'm getting now is there were things that your company would never have done before, but now that AI makes it a little more accessible, now you're ready to hire somebody because you can actually make use of it. I mean, like the data thing is actually a big one. The smartest teams that we work with, the companies that are really the great teams that we work with, you know, they use Claude Code and Codex as they need, but the really smart ones, the ones that separate you from the other ones, are using agents to do workloads while they sleep, so 24/7. And it's the same thing with web intelligence. You know, you can do these one-shot, you know, deep research answers like whenever you need it, but to do something 24/7, that's actually kind of hard to set up. And so, but once you have the infrastructure, or we make it easier to get access to things like this, it really like opens a curiosity and unlocks new ideas when businesses are like, wow, okay, I don't know if this is possible. What could we do if we can have a 24/7 agent constantly monitoring, giving us superior, awesome web intelligence to help our business out? And that's a key question I asked at the event, is like, what does your AI or what does your agent actually see? Does it only see when you're online? Like only when you ask it a question, does it see things? Or can it see things 24/7? What can it see about your business and your whether it's your company data, your customer data? Is it only reactive? It only wakes up and sees anything when you're talking to it, but when you go to sleep, it sleeps, does nothing? Or can it see things 24/7? And that's going to differentiate you. So, and you want to do that with just workloads that's on your machine, whether you have like OpenClaw and other types of agents. But you're also going to want to do it with the wild web, because then there's treasure out there, and that treasure can be mined specifically for you. But you need agents to constantly work on your behalf 24/7 to get it.
Yep, that's absolutely right. AI is running all the time, and it needs to be able to browse the internet and access the internet. And I'm not making this up. So we've been saying, anybody who's using open source tools out there, we encourage you to install the UpRock MCP. Go to uprock.ai, right? So you guys in the community installed UpRock on uprock.com. But if you want to install the AI tool that the whole community powers, go to uprock.ai and you can install it. And it's really awesome. And let me just add one more thing. people who are seeing the 404 code, you got to scan this on your device, on your Android device with UpRock installed. So if you're on your Android and that's not working, send us a screenshot, or otherwise send us a screenshot in Discord. But we've tested it pretty extensively. So make sure you have UpRock installed and up to date, and then give it a try. And if you happen to have it from the Seeker store on your Seeker device, follow the link that we pasted in the chat, because Seeker's Google Play Store, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So anyway,
yeah.
Cool. Let's move it along.
Okay.
All right. Well, since you brought it up again, let's just bring up the slide one more time. Here is your QR code to get the badge for this week's front row, but it is a special front row. It is the UpRock 100, UpRock Century 100 badge. And this one comes with a 1.2x boost that lasts you for 7 days. Now you have to be on, I forgot to mention this earlier, this is only on the Android app. So you have to follow this QR code on your Android device, or you can follow that link on your Android device. It is also important that you have UpRock already installed. So if you don't have UpRock installed, it's going to take you to the Play Store, or it will take you to whatever store. If you follow that link and you don't have UpRock installed, I would just encourage you to do it first, wherever you get it, the Solana DApp Store or the Google Play Store. And then install the app, then scan it again, or follow the link again, and it will open up for you. But again, you have to be on your Android device. And we'll talk more about what happened to the iPhone app in a little bit. I know you guys, I saw somebody ask about that earlier. Why don't we just talk about it now? A product update, quick product update about iPhone. We had been in review purgatory for the past since November. So that's why if somebody had asked earlier what happened to the iPhone app, well, we're still building it. But
we're updating it all the time.
All the time. We're resubmitting it for review all the time. But there's some sort of review vortex of hell that we're in at the moment. We're in Dante's seventh.
And it's not, it's not just us. I actually just saw an article about this the other day that Replit, which is one of the, which is another super leading AI company, their app has apparently been in review hell for months as well. It seems like, Apple is they're trying to review software in a way that is just not scalable. They can't see. It seems like they're not keeping up with it. They're one hand doesn't know what the other hand is doing. So it's not just us. But we're on it. We talked to them last week, I guess, Jesse. We're waiting for a call back from them. So
yeah,
everybody who's an iPhone, you know that we're out there. We're pushing it. We keep updating the app to keep it up to date with the work we're doing. So when it comes back, there will probably be a few things that aren't in, but we've been working on it consistently.
Yeah,
this is the first time they actually said, "Hey, we understand this is actually confusing." We got someone a little higher up on the call. It seemed like he understand why this is he basically said, "Look, I get this. Why this is confusing. It looks like there's a lot of context missing with multiple reviewers over multiple months. So I will call you back personally on your cell phone, and we'll figure this out." So that's the first time they said that, which is nice. So I think we're just kind of waiting for them to do that, and hopefully we still have many options, but we want to hear what they say, and so there you have it. Yeah.
Hopefully it goes through well. But yeah, that's interesting to hear that because I knew that even Twitter or X was having issues a couple months ago, but it's interesting to hear that there's even more companies that are coming through. And because I didn't know that anyone was having it as long as we were. So I'm glad that we're not alone.
It seems like some companies are sort of maybe starting. I think there's often been this sort of sense. I mean, even this is something we did for the first month or two, where you don't necessarily want to talk about it too publicly because you don't want to potentially piss off a reviewer, because sadly we are more or less at the mercy of people, who can decide just to not approve a version, and so on and so forth. And I think more people are starting to talk about it because Nikita Beer, who's the head honcho at X, posted about this recently, a month or so ago. I think that people are really starting to get frustrated with this process, and I think it's time. My call to Apple is, guys, the technology exists to do better than this, and it's time to make this process better for developers, because the iPhone is popular, yes, because it's nice hardware, but it's also popular because lots of developers like us and thousands of others put in the time to make great apps for it. And so, everybody wants good security. Nobody wants an unsecure system. But Google has done a much better job recently of, knock on wood, but of processing updates in a timely manner. And that's really important.
Because they're using their own AI, and Apple Intelligence doesn't have a great reputation of being good at AI.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I see a question about laptop. For those who have iPhones, they can still keep up with their desktop notes, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely. Yes, I highlighted that question. Somebody asked, there are so many questions here. Somebody asked, is UpRock available only on mobile devices, or is there also for PC and laptop app too? And the answer is yes to the second part. We are available on Windows, Linux, Mac OS for your desktop, Android, and have been and really want to be again for iOS. So head over to uprock.com and you'll see an option to download what you need for your device.
Cool. Awesome.
Okay, here it is, uprock.com, in case you don't want to type it, you just want to follow a link. There it is for you in the chat. All right. Well, let's go into our country of the week.
Yep.
It is the
Hong
country
Kong.
of the week this week is Hong Kong.
And we were just there for a Chinese New Year.
I was just there for the Chinese New Year. It was amazing. I hadn't been to Hong Kong in many years. I think 6 years since the last time I was there, and it changed a bit, but not as. What actually changed a lot was the new territories, and really got a lot of development.
Yep.
But what apparently has changed a lot is mainland China. But anyway, I digress. Hong Kong, it's your week, and you get double earnings this week. It started for you on May 4th, and it goes on until May 11th.
Yep.
And that's it. It's called passive earnings for a reason. You just keep UpRock running in the background, and your earnings get doubled. But there are also other things you can do to increase your reward, such as using Rocket Boost. So I would implore you, if you have the app, go over. Let me just show you all. Let me open it on my own phone. Okay, so you have the app installed. 1, watch the daily videos. You get 3 videos a day. You get a reward, and each video gives you a boost.
Yeah.
2, tap that card, and you'll see there's a whole bunch of things that you can do to boost your earn rate. One of them you already did today, which is you checked in.
Scanning the QR code for the live stream, or follow that link that's down in the comments below.
Yep. So you got that, and that's a 1.2x boost for 7 days. But you can play games, you can answer surveys, refer new users, and those also give you boosts. So yeah, that's really, really smart stuff to do when it's country of the week. It's really smart no matter where you are in the world, but especially if you're in the country of the week, go double your earnings.
By the way, in Hong Kong, we posted a couple things about turning OpenClaw into Rocket Claw.
Mm-hmm.
So making OpenClaw connect to UpRock with one simple line of code or line, just like install UpRock things basically. And the one that does that, it will access the entire network and do web research, do a lot of cool things, use the power of the swarm to unblock the internet for your OpenClaw. Anyway, guess what was the #1 interest of all the countries everywhere? It was Hong Kong. Hong Kong was like the place where everyone was interested in OpenClaw turning into Rocket Claw. So I think I know that there are like weekly communities and hackathons and a lot of places where they'll teach your parents and kids on how to set up your OpenClaw. So it's like a big deal over in Asia, more so than I think US. I think people are still scared of agents and kind of generally half on whether you think AI is like bad or good. But in Hong Kong, they really embrace it. And they have actual like public events where you can sign up and join, and they show you how to set up OpenClaw or set up an agent and make sure you do it safely and securely, and have this agent kind of work for you, making passive income for you, doing your tasks, saving you time and money, which is all about what UpRock's about too. So, but yeah, one of the biggest interests was from Hong Kong. So pretty cool. So if you guys don't know this, if you actually open your OpenClaw and type in that, we'll talk about later. I'll have it up on the slides. But if you upgrade your OpenClaw with Rocket Claw, add UpRock skills to it, essentially, there is a little there's a little prize. You actually get a bonus for doing that, and your OpenClaw agent will tell you about it. So just try it, and you'll see. Just ask, "Hey, what did I just get?" And it'll let you know.
All right, wait. How do it again? Say it again.
All you have to do is type and say, "Hey, install this."
Uh-huh.
Your OpenClaw will know exactly what to do. It will set up.
It gets the instructions. It gets the instructions when the MCP is installed, so it knows how to use all the UpRock tools right out of the box.
You don't have to do anything but paste in a line. So let me put that thing up real quick for all our Hong Kongers out there. 1 second, you guys, because what you do this, we also have a little bonus gift that you'll see, and your OpenClaw will mention it. So you guys can learn more about it here. But there's just one little simple line that says npm install globally UpRock.
Jesse, is that your music?
No, that's not me. Install that. Install that, and there's a little bonus waiting for you as well. But we have generous monthly credits for your OpenClaw. Plus, your OpenClaw is earning UPT too for helping doing tasks for the other OpenClaws. So it's the power of the swarm working together for you able to actually get more out of your agent and have your agent earn for you while you sleep. So all like the greatness of UpRock community, and then you can not only earn tokens, you can also apply those to your AI inference, and so it's a perfect flywheel. So, and every new OpenClaw who joins the network makes the swarm and the network density stronger, allows us to do more. So that's why it's cool. So, but yeah, there's a little nice bonus there for you. So just try installing it and just asking, "Hey, what did I just get?" And you'll see.
Okay. All right. Well, before we move on to more Rocket Claw and OpenClaw, I just want to point out, well, as he said, Dante Lum says Asia is full on AI, and that is for sure. I got to say, Roz, you used, I know you used a, oh, wait, hang on a second before we move on.
Look who I convinced to slide in and join us on the live stream. We asked most of the team, most of the founders to show up and say hi on the live stream for a minute. So this lovely lady who you guys haven't met before is hello. This is Diana. She's the one who makes sure that the money gets collected and gets into the buyback. So everybody who likes the buyback and likes the rewards and likes it when all our vendors actually pay us so we can reward you all, everybody say thanks to Diana, because
thank you.
We like that too.
We love gold.
It's shiny.
Yes, very much. It's nice to see you. I'm glad you get to stay with us for a minute.
Yep, I'll be
Okay,
here for
great.
a little bit.
Nice.
All right. So Ross, I was just saying, what did you use for this? Let me take you off mute.
For this, yeah, again, ChatGPT's new image generator. It's awesome.
You know what? You know what? I just realized you weren't playing music. That was Izon, wasn't it?
Yeah. Again,
oh, right. He's in Istanbul.
5 times a day. Yeah,
5 times a day. So I noticed the characters actually, the Chinese is actually really good. Because sometimes, the letter or character generation in these images is just a bunch of nonsense, but that's actually saying real stuff. So that written language generation is great with Gemini.
Yeah, so it doesn't say something like your mother is a something.
No, it also says good stuff. Hong Kong people. It says, the second one here is Victoria Harbor, participate or join now. Data is power. And then I have the other one, unlimited opportunities. So
your Chinese is still sharp, Jen.
Well,
it's been a few years since you lived there.
Yeah, my Chinese.
Or Google Translate is still sharp, one or the other.
My Chinese is so good. Google Lens. No, I know. I mean, I know Hong Kong, but a lot of it I forgot, and I know here.
I definitely recognize some of those buildings. I've had some lovely evenings standing out in Kowloon watching the ferry go back and forth and smoking a cigar on the waterfront.
Yeah, it's great. It's a beautiful place. celebrate my 30th birthday on that and on junk like that in the harbor. It was
Honestly,
so much fun.
it was exactly that junk boat. It looked like, I think it was. We were there. We rented it, and it's like the Mortal Kombat boat. It looks just like it, with the red fins. Pretty badass, made out of wood. It's a lot of character, but it does feel like you're about to go to Mortal Kombat. It has begun.
Well, for me, it just felt like a good time with oysters and swimming in the harbor. But I don't know, or that. Okay, so that's okay. I wanted to bring that up before we started talking about Rocket Claw. You were just saying here. I think you wanted to bring this up.
That's a very powerful image.
Oh wow,
I know, right?
That's awesome.
Again, ChatGPT.
Pretty good. And look at those UPT poker chips. That's cool.
Yep.
Chips, digital chips. Nice. Yeah.
Oh, you even got the installation instructions right there.
Yeah,
Of course, man. Please.
that's cool.
Please.
And Rocket is rocking. That's so great. Yeah. So this is it. So this is the power of the swarm. So and also, by the way, this does work with the Hermes agent too. You can install it there. I've tried it. It works. And that community is growing. So we're going to do some special promotions with you guys too. But right now it's OpenClaw is kind of the first. So we're focused on that. But if you have any questions or want to learn about all the skills, that link I sent you earlier, I'll post it again. Addresses everything. So it addresses all the features, what it unlocks, the powers of the UpRock community in the hands of your OpenClaw agent. It addresses some of the fears you might have around security and privacy and how we handle that. And so it's all there on that landing page. And if you have any other questions, of course, just drop in the chat and we'll explain to you. But it's a great way for you to just really get firsthand experience of how UpRock can unlock more, save you time and money and save you work by having this 24/7 agent do more with the UpRock community's powers. So, yeah.
All right, so go check that out.
And you'd be cool as Rocket.
Right.
You will be
That's
cool as
right.
Rocket commanding your claw agent.
Yeah.
And actually, yeah, so it works with Hermes. It should work with most work with most agent frameworks. We've obviously tested it with the big ones like OpenClaw and Hermes, but that it should work with most. And as we always say when we talk about the AI tools, we want them to be broadly accessible. We want them to work with pretty much everywhere. So if you find one where it does have some kind of a problem, that's the perfect time to open a ticket and say, hey, I tried to use it with NanoClaw or PicoClaw or something like that, and I encountered this error, and then we'll do that. So with MCP, that's officially tested with all the major AI tools like Claude and Gemini and ChatGPT and similar ones. And then we've been testing the CLI agent specifically with OpenClaw and Hermes, but it should work most places. So if you find somewhere where it doesn't, you just let us know and we'll add it to the list.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're going to roll now.
Yep.
Thanks for dropping by.
Thanks, Diana.
Everyone say bye to Diana.
Bye, Diana.
Go collect some more. Go collect some more payments from our vendors, and we'll put them into the buybacks. Right.
Yep. And I'll see you again at the 200.
See you again for the 200. Alrighty. Bye.
Bye, Diana. It's so nice of her to join us. We love having her here. And also Saraz. All right, well, let's get into some product updates. Oh, look at this. Look at this. No, feel you, man. Like we're all like, no, Diana, don't go. Yes, plus Diana. Okay,
the thing is, not only is she she's very, very friendly, unless you're a vendor who owes us money, and then she's not friendly. So she's the one who goes and collects for the community.
Nice.
And that's very important.
Very, very important.
Yes. You never want to piss off a Eastern European woman.
I was like, so wondering where we're gonna go with that. It's like, oh, where's this gonna go?
I can say it because she posted on her stories. Don't piss her off.
Yeah.
So I know. I'm not saying anything she doesn't know. Anyway, okay, let's get into some product updates. Well, we did just talk about OpenClaw or Rocket Claw, but because it's been a hot topic.
Yeah.
Badges So I'm going to answer some questions about badges. First off, don't worry, I'm going to show the QR code in just a second, but I just
The
want
QR code will come back up for the people who are asking, and we've dropped the link that's encoded in that QR code in the chat comment. So if you don't want to scan the QR code, you can just scroll back up and do it. Find it.
Yes. But we have new badges. Of course, we have the one today, which is the UpRock Century number 100 badge. That's just for joining this 100th live stream. That badge is live from 5:30 p.m. UTC, which was an hour ago, to 5:30 a.m. UTC. So it's 12 hours that it's live. We have the 1,000, or we have the front row badge. Here you see with the popcorn, the one with the chair and the popcorn. That one is for attending the weekly live stream. So with these badges in particular, these two, well, the front row badge in particular, this happens every week, every time we have a live stream. So if you missed it this week, it's okay. Just check in for next week. We always have one. So it's all right to miss it. You'll get another opportunity. This one for this week, though, is just a little bit special badge because it is our 100. And there is Roz's chest. Very nice. Very nice. You get a badge for that too. It's some goodies. That's just an extra treat.
My hairy chest.
Yes. Then we also have First Steps. You get that by when you have a new install of UpRock, taking the onboarding quest. If you already took that quest before we release this badge, and you don't have it, then here's a quick thing you can do to fix it. Just reinstall UpRock, and then you do a fresh install, and then it will show up again by tapping the action button here, the floating action button, and you'll see here it's the top one. And you just go through it, but you have to answer the question. So some people asked last week, oh, I can't move forward with the quest. It's because you have to pick an answer, and then you can move forward to the next question. So just do that. You get that that First Steps badge. The 1K badge, 1K Club badge. I saw a question a second ago. Pedro asked, why doesn't a token stake count towards the 1K badge? Well, the 1K badge you get from anything you earned from contributing. So nothing that comes from a reward or an airdrop or anything like that. It has to be just straight from the contributing. So it's a little hard to get. Like the account that I'm on right now, I have a couple of accounts because I test, but this account that I'm on right now, I don't even have it yet. So I'll get it soon, I'm sure. So it's meant to be a bragging one for a reason.
This is a good one right now we can address. So the badges on iOS are not showing up yet because if you have you probably have an old version of the iOS app before the latest versions were rejected by Apple. So this is the issue with Apple that we've been talking about is we're hoping to get the newest version approved. And then when that happens, you'll start seeing the badges in the iOS app. But as we said, we're waiting for them to call us back. It's very promising. I think we've settled some of the issues, or they at least understand why it's so confusing for us to figure out how to solve this thing. And I think there is a path forward. So hopefully we'll get that done, and then you'll start seeing it. But if you're in an old version, if you're lucky to have the iOS app before this issue happened with iOS, then just keep it running because you're the early batch, which is great. But you're missing out on a lot of updates.
I don't think that ever went out into outside of test flight, outside of the beta testers.
Yeah, no one, you can't get badges yet.
Beta testers had it for iPhone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, we're still building on iPhone. We're still doing everything. It's just we're just trying to get it approved. Just go through the review process. So yeah. So somebody also asked, what are the benefits of the badges? Well, each badge has its own benefit. These are just the latest ones, but we have, let's see, we had one for the beginning of the year. So we'll do that again in 2027. But the first badge of the year, you got a boost for a week. Most of these are you get a boost for the week. A very special one is Diamond Paws, and this is for anyone who was with us from before our TGE and who had been active within 30 days of when we awarded that badge, and that was a lifetime reward. Now it's too late. If you don't have Diamond Paws, you're not going to get Diamond Paws because we awarded that to the pre-qualified people, to the qualified accounts a long time ago. But we'll probably do different versions of Diamond Paws, like Gold Paws or something like that, or just something else where you can have a lifetime boost. But each badge has its own reward. Generally, so far they've been earn rate boosts, but they can be anything. They could just be bragging rights or whatever. The sky's the limit. And in fact, if you have some ideas of some benefits of the badges or badges themselves, I implore you to join our Discord and join the discussion, because Sir Roz is there and he's listening, and he has good ideas too. And this is not all the badges. We have a lot more coming down the pipeline. This is just what we have right now. And then coming up again is roll call, which is check-in every day.
And with Rocket AI coming, there'll be a lot more fun ways to interact with Rocket to get badges too directly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. And so on that note, I know you're just like, shut up, Jen, just give me the QR code. Here's your QR code for this week's badge. Please scan it and get your badge. As Christopher mentioned, we saw some people in the chat saying they're getting a 404. And that's probably because, one, you're either following it on a desktop, no, actually the reason is because you're following it on a not Android device. If you're on desktop, you're on a Windows phone or an iPhone, you're going to get taken nowhere. So it's going to be a 404. You have to be on your Android device. And ideally, you should already have UpRock installed, because it could break the flow if you don't. If you follow this link and it asks you to upload UpRock or install UpRock, and then you say you don't got it, just follow the link again. Make sure you have the app installed, and then follow the link or scan the QR code.
That's absolutely right.
Yeah. I saw, okay. While you guys are scanning that, we have some more questions about the badge. If you said, oops.
I mean, nice is always a great comment. I love it when people say nice.
Chat's going so fast, I can't keep up. I used to have the Diamond Paw badge, but it expired. But no, Diamond Paw does not expire. So if you did have it and it's not there anymore, maybe check your account, which one you're logged into. You might be logged into the wrong account, because they don't expire. That one is forever. Diamonds are forever, bro. Don't we know? Okay, so you guys have got that scanned. Let's move on to another update with mobile, which is we have surveys coming down the wire. We are testing it now. We have a new welcome survey, which you can answer just a short series of questions that will help us pre-qualify you for paid surveys. Right now, it's just a handful. So you'll still have to do the pre-qualifying questions in front of every survey, but at least we can take a big chunk of the ones that you're not qualified for off your plate, so you don't waste your time with those. And you can always change your answers later. Like, some of these questions are like, where do you live? What country are you in? And of course you can move. So you can change the questions later by going to your account and taking the welcome survey again. So that is coming soon. We are testing that now, and I think probably next week it'll be out.
Someone reached out to me today. They built an aggregator for prediction markets, and they are offering an integration with the UpRock app, so our users can spend their UPTs, on the prediction markets.
Oh, wait. So how does?
I mean, I don't know if sharing it here right, but I just wanted to share it anyway.
All right, so chat, if you guys like that idea, drop it in the comments. If you don't like that idea, drop it in the comments. If you just want the QR code to show up again, drop it in the comments. But you were going to do that anyway.
It's all going to be like, bring Diana back. I predict Diana's coming back.
I say, yeah, that's interesting. I don't know what kind of words it opens up to allow us to put prediction markets. It might put us in this like a little more crypto license world. I don't know how that works yet. It might open a can of worms, but
we can. I think that's one. Some things like adding another survey provider. That one's easy. We can just. That's a technical problem. I think that adding the prediction markets, we might have to go talk to the legal brain trust about that one first.
Yeah, a little bit. But that's interesting.
Sure we're all good there.
We do have rewards to try to make your UPT do more for you. But the surveys is good, because we've been asking. It's one of our top requests. Is, hey, I've never seen surveys, and the rewards for surveys are pretty awesome. People want to pay you for your opinion.
Yeah.
And if you have specific opinions on a product or a service, that companies pay a lot for that. And so sometimes they need a little pre-qualification. That's why the welcome survey will help with that. But the rewards and the bounties for these surveys are a lot. So companies just want to learn more about what people think about their product or service, and they're willing to pay you for a bit of your time. And it's pretty awesome. So we negotiate really good deals for that. But it sucks that you can't see in some countries, or the inventory is just missing. So
there just isn't a lot there.
Yeah. And so in each company,
Jesse, are we working on more survey providers?
Yes, exactly. We totally are. And so we have another partner we just added. And so the part of the welcome survey update is also adding another partner. So that should increase more surveys worldwide. And hopefully it does. And so let us know if you still don't see anything. We're going to keep working hard finding other partners. I think that with AI coming, and not AI coming, I think with just more and more people adopting AI, even you're going to get, I think we're going to see more and more people want to tap the real world of humans to help you decide which what things matter more. Because AI is so good at generating 100 ideas, 100 ads, or 100 product ideas, or anything. And sometimes you just want to get real human feedback too. So I think this human feedback and human in the loop, human surveys, like pay for your opinion, is only going to get stronger as more and more AI slop happens. And more just AI content. It's just going to be so much content. So you really want to get some real signal of like, what do humans care about? I think the entire survey industry, and you're paying for opinions, feedback, is going to get more and better. So people are already paying humans in the loop to do AI data training and labeling, and some of the lucrative things are like they really want specialized humans in certain things, like what do you think about something if you're a teacher, or if you're a doctor, if you're an engineer, which tools do you use? Like all those are really interesting data points that people are paying a lot of money for. So first step for us is just add more surveys. We have a nice welcome survey. By the way, that welcome survey has a generous UPT for all our new community members. First thing that people say is like, gosh, it seems like how do I earn fast and get to my first withdrawal? So this is one way to boost it. If you're new, first install, do the welcome survey. You get 10 UPT right away, and that goes towards your first minimum. So do that right away. Yeah.
Yes, do it right away, and unlocks the rest. And hey, you know what? Who's here now? Thanks to we have Reika and Elena, but to thank for the Android updates. But we've got Reika here now. Hi,
and Wonder Boy.
Hey.
Wonder Boy.
Hey, thanks for dropping in.
What's up?
Hello, you guys.
Hi, good to see you. So Reika, our Romanian rock star, or Hungarian Romanian rock star, she is in charge of all things mobile. She's been our mobile queen. She's our mobile queen.
Yep.
Reika. Anyway, so she's here. We're happy to have you. And Tava, it's good to see you too. If anyone comes to the events has seen us at the events in person in Istanbul, then you know this young man here, because he is the next generation of UpRockers and our leading salesman. What did you call him, Ross?
Wonder Boy. I'm
Wonder
calling
Boy?
him many things. Yeah. Yeah.
It's good to see you, man.
He is great shilling UpRock at the events. So
yeah,
100%.
yeah.
So you've been going. He's been to go. Chubby, you've been there for 3 years so far, and it was just really cool to see. He just come up and you say, "Okay, give me the rundown." Okay, great. And then he just go off and just start talking to people, and then bringing people back to us.
Yeah.
No one can say no to an earnest teenager who comes up and just starts pitching them on a great project.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Way better. In the 90s, it was all about booth babes. Now it's way better to have a super techie teenager who shows up and just starts talking your ear off, because nobody's so impolite as to say no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You brought back more leads than our entire team did. So So,
Yeah, we're very lucky. And no, if you guys have a project or anybody who has a project watching, no, you can't have him. We know where he lives, and his mother will ground him if he does. Oh gosh, yeah. It's so good to see you guys. How is everything in Romania at home?
I will let Csaba answer that because I just got the URL dropped from Chris and I'm trying that. I really want to get Rocket AI chat out ASAP, and I'm excited to see it working. And maybe this is the moment.
It's not working. There's a firewall problem. I haven't solved it yet, but I've been working on it since you asked me that question.
Guys, this is not a tech call.
It's our week. We say that this is our weekly stand-up. It might be the 100th live stream. That doesn't mean we're not working on code at the same time.
Give it a rest for like 30 minutes.
I mean,
Just be here.
There is no rest. There is no rest.
This is what we do on
We'll
Mondays
rest when
as
we're
well.
on top of the world.
Just maybe we are switching places, and Csaba is on this seat and he's writing his homeworks, but I'm not that lucky tonight. Anyway, how is everything in Romania?
How's
It's
everything?
Nothing interesting that I know of.
Spoken like a teenager. It's fine.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say it.
Meanwhile, like you guys discovered, I don't know, alien life form or something. It's fine. Nothing.
I mean, there's been all kinds of stuff all over the news. I know because I have a rocket that just keeps me up to date on sort of everywhere where we have an office and stuff like that. But that's what rocket's good for. But I think spring has probably come to your part of the world, right, guys?
Yeah.
Are you
nice.
still building robots? I mean, we could get a rocket actual IRL robot.
No, I'm not building any robots. I mean, I managed to program a drone, and within a week of doing that, I sent it to hell and never found it.
Okay.
Hell, like on purpose?
No, accidentally. I messed something up in the code, and it just...
Oop, the light fell off.
Oh, it's like, I'm out of here. This guy's dangerous.
Exactly.
It was a tiny little programming error.
But did you find it?
I did.
Good.
And the footage is from hell. That's sweet.
The footage is a scared neighbor's cat running down the street.
Yeah. Well, good. Make that drone earn its UPT.
Yeah, it's not UPT on your drone.
Have a flying earning drone. Have a flying earning drone. A deepened drone. That takes pictures of scared cats and turns it into UPT.
Or just post them on our X account.
Yeah. Great.
Well,
Okay.
you know what? I'm glad you guys mentioned cats because I do have another update. And so speaking of cats, we have an update from the D Pioneers crew.
That was a smooth transition. We didn't plan that one at all. That was a super smooth transition.
I mean, though, cats are always on the brain, It's always thinking about cats. But yeah, I think I dream about them every night, honestly. I just really want a cat, guys.
You do.
But I do have a D Pioneers cat. So for that, I am thankful. Because they do that crew, they do a lot of great giveaways. And so we talked about it last week, but they announced that they had 0.75 SOL in a weekly community rewards that kicked off. So they had 3 SOL, or was it 3 SOL? I think they kicked off. They kicked off this Wednesday. Yeah. So they're giving away 0.75 SOL to 3 holders of a D Pioneers kitty every Wednesday, and that is kicked off. So their winners from yesterday were Marengo, Captain Pugwash, and Pazuzu. Nice, Pazuzu. So if you don't have any,
I see what this is. This is a complicated community-wide scam. This is a complicated community-wide scheme to make me log into Discord. I see you guys.
Well, we already got
And
you
it
on
might
Twitter.
just work. I will log into Discord if there's rewards to be had.
And these are pretty great. These are pretty great rewards. So, like I said, there is the 0.75 Sol a week.
Yep.
And there's more things that's going on, but that just started. And yeah, I think you guys should go check that out. Go grab yourself a D Pioneers cat if you haven't already done so. I would go to here. Let me put it in the link here. So these rewards go to the holder. So you have to have a cat for this. So head over to dpioneers.com/public mint to get yourself a cat. You can adopt a cat, do a new mint. If you don't like any of the ones that are for adoption, and then also join our Discord, join the Discord for D Pioneers, and I'll put that in the link as well. And join them every Wednesday. If you like us, you're really gonna like them because they got cats and they're in space. And that's Discord.
And they're cowboys.
And they're cowboys.
Don't forget
and
the most
they
important
like to
part.
drink, as you can see. They are they have a community call every Wednesday at 6 p.m. UTC. So that's only 30 minutes after this one, but on Wednesdays on Discord. So go join there.
And they're like the if you're like bullish on AI, crypto, AI DePIN projects, that's how this NFT project got started. It's backed by a bunch of DePIN tokens. The rewards come from like UPT Sol, which is a liquid staking token. So the pool of tokens that backs this NFT is powered by really cool projects. Also, that's how you get yield, and then that the rewards that goes into the pot is randomly shared with the holders. And that's how that works. So pretty cool. So yeah, you just got to hold NFT. It's a pretty cool PFP if you like cowboy space cowboy cats. That's how we represent ourselves on X. But yeah, that's how we're able to get the reward. So it's actually there's no gotchas or anything. It's pretty simple. You're an NFT holder. You can instantly participate and they give out weekly rewards. That's it. Pretty simple.
And you have to be active on Discord. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yes.
I had words with Tim about this. And he's like, dude, if you don't even log into Discord, I'm like, but then I have to talk to people. I'm very introvert sometimes. This may seem strange because I come on here and do this every week. But of all of us, I am probably the most unlikely person to have ever done 100 live. I mean, Jen, Jesse, Reka, even Raz, you haven't known me quite as long as the rest of you. You've known me for years, and some of you guys have known me for decades at this point. How many of you would ever have thought that I would come on one live stream for 1 minute, much less do 100 full-length live streams in a row? I'm very much an engineer at heart. I'm not outgoing like this. So I come out and but you know why I do it? And I'm serious. I sign off like this every week, but I'm serious when I say it. I do it for you guys in the community because it never fails to humble me that you guys actually show up and you believe in us, you install the app, that you're here for us. And so we need to be here for you. That's why we come and do this. We say, this is more of sort of celebrating 100 live streams, but every week, even this week, we talk about what we've been working on, what's happening. This is our stand up for the community and for ourselves, a way to really hold ourselves accountable for stuff that we do and stuff that we failed to do. And on that one, as long as I'm talking, Spaceman, I know I said last week that before the last live stream, we would probably have the updated earnings records showing up in your transaction history. And on that one, I failed to get that done before this live stream. So hopefully before the weekend, I have not forgotten that. You will see those showing up. But we have been so busy with inquiries and with doing integrations for new customers that I just realized right before the live stream that, damn, I didn't get time to get that done. So sorry about that. And we will get it done.
Cool. Perfect. And look at that. Well said. Good night, all.
No. Are you kidding? We're celebrating. I still got
no. I think he means like good night.
Oh, good night.
Okay. You're like, don't go.
Comma placements are important. What's the joke about pandas? And when Panda walks into a bar, shoots the bartender, and walks out, and somebody's like, "What the heck was that all about?" The guy's like, "Look it up in the dictionary." And the dictionary says, "Eats, shoots, and leaves." And
Eats, shoots, and leaves. Oh, nice. I never heard that one before. That's a good dad joke, but that's
no. You must have heard that one before.
I haven't heard that one before.
Oh,
And
I'm full of
big
dad
shout out
jokes
to the
like that.
moderators. This is true.
Yes, big shout out
Yes,
to the mods
actually.
as well.
True, 100%. Big shout out to the moderators, the Rocketeers and the mods. They are the lifeblood, man. They keep everything, keep us in check and keep us going.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get into. I don't have any more product updates unless you guys do. If you don't, then I think we can get through some questions that we have not answered just yet.
I'll just recap real quick for folks that it looks like the chat got larger in just past 15 minutes or so, or 30 minutes. So just recap. iOS, we're working on it. Android, new welcome survey, new survey inventory. On the back end, we're doing more and more with the crawler. It allows us to do. We're working on a few big contracts and very complex crawling jobs that are very hard to unblock, but we can do it. And so there's some updates in the back end that we're working on that will allow us to get to close these deals, which will be significant revenue for the community. So that's what we're working on behind the scenes. That's why Rika's here. She's our remaining rock star that handles all mobile. When we say mobile first, it's Rika who started it, made it mobile first. Yeah. So that's kind of recap for iOS folks. Hopefully we have good news for you next week. I'm waiting for that call from the Apple reviewer. They will call my cell phone directly. So we'll see how that goes.
That's what they said.
That's what they say. Okay, well, let's get into some.
You know that meme of the guy standing out in the field, just like waiting. I feel like that's how I feel with the Apple review team right now. Just like.
Yeah. Well, sometimes I know you also feel like Scarface. Say hello to my little friend.
Yeah. Oh
no.
We do have UpRock AI.
It's just no, it's just all up.
No, sometimes I feel like I wish I had Tourette's, and then I realized that's not polite. I mean, I assume I try to assume that everybody should be taken at face value, and that it's not malice. It's just big corporation, one hand not talking to the other, and sort of a comedy of errors.
I guess I should take my joke back, and it also emphasize I was just joking. I just like to do the Cuban
just like to do the thing.
I just like to hilariously threaten people's lives.
Actually, okay, I'm a millennial. We used to do this all the time.
Yeah,
I know we don't do that anymore. Because you're always worried about being saying something cancelable, and then I'm the one that just does like the most fucked up shit.
I'm like barely even online, so I don't know why I'm worried about being canceled. I'd be thrilled if I was canceled.
Oh my
I'd be like,
God.
cool, social media deleted. Never mind, I'm done.
Yeah. All right, let's move on from my blunder, shall we? And I'm going to perhaps get into some calls or some questions.
One real quick on I'll just one quickly because most people care about the app updates. But UpRock AI also, if you've noticed, we're streamlining that, improving the website there. So we learned a lot from the past few weeks of what people care about. So you're going to see some updates on the site that focus on the crawler. We're going to make the pricing a lot simpler too. And so people who are interested in that, make sure you go to UpRock AI, sign up, and that product's getting better and better. So we're going to just make the pricing and how we present it a lot cleaner and more focused. So
okay, great.
That's all I gotta say for the AI side.
All right. Well, okay. So we're gonna get to some Q&A. Reka and Chaba, I think you guys have to take off, so we're gonna bid you adieu. Thank you for joining us, guys.
Good evening. Thank you for joining.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys. I still have 2 messages though, just to keep the conversation rolling. So K-pop Demon Hunters, right? Bucharest,
Yes.
We are going to rate that. And Taylor Swift, of course.
Yes.
Thank you. That will upload numbers.
No.
As long as we don't take
You'll have to tie me up and take me there kicking and screaming.
Yeah.
Want me to go to Taylor Swift. That will be.
I mean, it's working. Look at the
I'm
view
going
count.
to take Celeste, no problem.
Damn it! Why does this work every time? Like the view count's really going up now. Literally, you just say the word Taylor Swift. It's like that. How does it even process it that fast? Justin Bieber, K-pop Demon Hunters. Damn it!
I don't know. Maybe we found a cheat code in the simulation.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Reka Chabika. We'll see you guys later.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, guys. Thanks. See you online. Bye.
Okay, so let's get into some. I keep calling him Chabika. I know that's what you say for like little kids because I met him when he was just a little boy. Chaba now. I have to say Chaba. Chaba. Okay, let's get into some questions. I guess I'll try to put these in order.
Okay.
Well, let's see. We have a lot of questions about the live stream badge, so I'll just put that up one more time as I'm answering questions.
Yeah.
So scan this, you get your UpRock Century number 100 badge. It's a special badge.
100
like
live streams.
Yeah, it's like front row, but it's very special. It's just for this live stream. This expires on the at 5:30 p.m. It's at 5:30 a.m. UTC. You have to be on an Android device, and ideally, you should have UpRock already installed so it doesn't mess up the flow. So there's the link again. So go follow that, and let's answer some questions about it. This badge, not only does it come with a 1.2x boost for 7 days, but if you get this badge, you're also eligible for a 100,000 UPT airdrop.
Yep.
And that will be capped at 1,000 per winner. So go get your badge about that. And there's nothing else you have to do. Just get the badge. That's it. And then you're eligible.
But just to be clear, the airdrop's not happening right this minute. We're gonna wait. We're waiting for, as we said before, we leave the link clickable for 12 hours because we do see that some people watch the stream live, and obviously, especially in Asia where it's kind of the early hours of the morning right now, we see a lot of people will watch it tomorrow morning essentially. So we give everybody a chance to click the link, scan the QR code. So we're not going to process it until after the link comes down, which is about 9.5, 10 hours from now, something like that, 10.5 hours, something like that. So that's why anybody who clicked it and they're like, hey, where's my airdrop? You're refreshing it. Not tonight. It'll be depending on what part of the world we're in. But once it's closed, we'll process all of that and then we'll handle that pretty promptly.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. Exactly. So if you guys have that, there you go. There's your link. There is your QR code. And go get that now. And if you miss it, I guess you could always rewatch the recording. But again, it expires in 10.5 hours. So
okay.
All right. Let's move on to we actually had a lot of questions about country of the week.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to bring it back up. Our country of the week this week is Hong Kong. But a lot of people ask, well, what about Indonesia? In particular, Indonesia. We already had Indonesia, so you just missed it by a few weeks.
It's probably because we had so much such a huge boost in new installs, new users, and just past month, like literally this celebration of 100 live stream, we got over 100,000 new users just on mobile in the past month too. So these folks who are new to the community, we've been doing this global campaign for a while now. And so we do a country of the week. And so unfortunately, your country might have been already chosen.
Yeah, same Manda with the US. We did the US already. You know what we should do, guys? Maybe we just have like a landing page or something that shows the countries that we've already done. Maybe we need something like that. Just a quick one. But now don't worry if your country has already been the country of the week. Because
we're gonna have some. We're gonna bring it around again occasionally.
Yes, there's many ways to earn, but on top of that, Sir Roz does. Sometimes you do region of the week. He also at one time did a whole ass continent. So you have more chances. But there's always ways to earn UPT. To earn more UPT and increase your boost or your earn rate. So it's okay if you missed your country of the week. More opportunity.
Yeah, we get a lot of messages from our Indian users, from users from Indonesia. We might double down on those countries.
As it says here on this screen in Chinese, unlimited opportunities. these signs speak the truth. Okay. Then we've got, okay, so that's that for the country questions. Oh, we have a lot of questions about the pay per the daily videos. So you can watch 3 daily videos, and then you get a reward for it. One, there was a suggestion: can we refresh it every 12 hours instead of every 24? Thank you for the suggestion. We'll take things into consideration.
So
right
I think
for.
Yeah. So what I'm going to say broadly is when we launched these daily videos, the daily check-in, we'd been talking about this for a while, and when we first brought this up, I want to say, Jesse, that was probably about last November or so when we first brought this up with the community. We had some different feedback from people. We weren't sure if people were going to love it, and so we designed it, we got it out, and the response has been overwhelming. You guys have actually, turns out, really liked it. So you know what that means is we're working on improving it on V2, on getting some more supply, finding some more things that you can interact with, different kinds of videos as well. So the short version is we hear you, and we see how much, we see how many people are writing into us and going, this was great, when can I have more, when does it refresh, and so on.
Yeah.
So what that means to us is, okay, we found something that the community actually likes and enjoys and wants to participate with. So we're gonna do a V2. I don't know exactly when, but sometime in the near future. And V2 is going to have more earning opportunities, more to earn, more ways of earning through it. Yeah, the thing is, just giving you guys more every day, which would be more or less the same as refreshing every 12 hours. I personally think that refreshing every 12 hours would be a little annoying. That means you'd have to be up potentially twice a day. Timing could be inconvenient. But just looking for more to put in there, I think it would, from my perspective, but happy to hear from you guys in the comments. From my perspective, it would be better to just have more things that you can do, but once a day, so you can have the time, to kind of do it on your own time when it's convenient for you. The goal here is not to make it annoying where you have to be like, I'm ready to go to bed, but I gotta remember to go open this. Instead, just to do this daily, because there are limits to how many rewards we can get for actually doing this.
Yeah.
But yeah,
but also
that's
reward per video. We want to work on increasing that too.
Great. There's actually a question about that. Why did it seem to be reduced?
Yeah, so we have to make sure that the partner payouts are equal or cover the cost of a UPT issuing. If not, then it's going to hurt the price of tokens. We don't obviously, everyone here doesn't want that. So we got to make sure that when we get paid, whenever that video gets watched, we take that revenue and we share it with the person who watched it, but then the other half, it goes to burning or liquidity pools. So we always want to use it to strengthen the token. So we can't give more than we get, and it's got to cover it. So that's the other thing we have to do, is work with our partners. The more people who watch and we get more information out of that, we can see what kind of better rewards make sense for our community. Then payouts get better, UPT gets stronger, all that good stuff. So this is part of it too. So this is why it's really good for you guys to just tap it, check in. We learn a lot from that. It'll improve. So the biggest thing is for us is before we do more, we should try to see how we get more per video too. Yeah.
You know what I gotta say? I actually really love those ads where you can play a game.
Oh yeah, those are not bad. Those are pretty good.
I like those. I play them to the end. I'll spend 2 minutes on one of these video ads. And Tim was over at my place earlier this week with the kids. We're getting some Mexican food for Cinco de Mayo, and I look over at him and he's on his phone. I'm like, "Are you playing an ad?" And he does it too. Yeah, it's just these are fun. They're actually more fun.
See, and for me, I like those, and there are some good ones. But I actually really want to get more. And I've already told Jesse this, to go find the right partners for this. I want to get more where it's like watching more mid-form videos, like Spaceman just said. And I think there are some providers out there who can help us with supply for that as well. So
yeah, like people who have a YouTube channel or TikTok channel, they want to grow their audience, and here's a 2-minute clip of one of my popular videos. And subscribers. Yeah, that stuff like that would be good too. you can learn
Right,
about.
and so that's the kind of thing. So obviously, one option is to just do more of the same, which we will definitely look into. But another option is to be like, okay, the concept essentially works. Now let's broaden it a little bit to broaden the appeal, so that there's more things for more people, so that there's something for everybody, something for everyone. A comedy tonight.
And also,
Spaceman for sure. That's absolutely it. Is also the payout and all of that, and so managing all of that is part of the challenge, and then actually collecting the money and all that kind of stuff. So there's there's a lot of moving pieces in it. But anyway, just it's like a high level thing. Cool. We know it essentially works, and by works I mean not just technically, but that the community likes it. So now we're going to do more, better, more varied, more value. We're going to work on all those things.
Yeah.
And speaking of ads with games, let's move over. Let's segue into games. There's a question here that I installed a game, but it's not detected. Please fix. Well, we encourage you to reach out to support for that. Usually at the end, at the bottom of the screen, they'll have a on the listing of the game that you installed, they'll have the support link. You can also reach out to the team on Discord and open a ticket, but try that first. Also, you should read make sure that you've read the fine print, because some of these games, well, actually pretty much all of them, if they're for new users. So let's say, for example, you downloaded, I don't know, something like Candy Crush from the offer wall. Well, there's a good chance you probably had already installed that in the last 10 years or 15 years that it's been out. So it wouldn't count. You wouldn't count as a new user. So that could be the reason. If those are not the reasons why if it's a totally new game and you definitely qualify, definitely please open a ticket and reach out to support in the partner. They will help you with that too. Yeah. But speaking of game partners, we are working on integrating a new partner. In addition to what we have now, but we have a new partner in the works, and so hopefully that will be out by next week, or sooner. But it's going to be great, because sometimes these games, maybe there's not a lot of offers in your area, and so this is another partner that has a catalog for different regions, so you might see more games in your area, or more variety of games as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these guys only do games, so it's going to be that's what their strength is in awesome mobile games. So I think those offers are really pretty good too.
Yeah. So and just for anybody who's wondering, because you've probably heard us talking about this a few weeks ago, why it took so long. These guys are so game focused that essentially their whole SDK was designed to run inside game engines. And we're the first partner, as far as we can tell, we're the first partner they've onboarded who's not running inside a game engine. So we actually had to really kind of help them to sort of redesign a bunch of pieces of their actual API and SDK. Really, their SDK was designed specifically sort of to drop into a game engine. And obviously, UpRock is not a game engine. So that's why it ended up being a much more complicated integration than we were anticipating, because when we talked to them, they said, oh, we have an SDK. And they did, but it was very much around like a very specific sort of in-game kind of thing to promote other games. So we had to do quite a bit of work to make that fit into UpRock. And we really wanted it to be a good, consistent experience like you have with UpRock, not something where it was like a whole separate thing. And it was, so that's why it's taken a while. So mad props to Elena in particular, and Eureka as well, who have been working very, very hard on this to really not just integrate it, but really kind of hold this team's hand and help them be like, okay, but what about if we're not running it in a game engine? What if we're running it in UpRock? So we had to do a lot of work with them to make it fit in UpRock smoothly and consistently and have a great experience. So that's why it's taken a little longer.
Really excited to have this out soon, though. Between that and the new survey partner, and then more video ad partners, I mean, it's just going to be a lot of options. I love having that. Okay, let's go on to this was a great one. So somebody asked, can we do a repeat of like what we did with OR? Remember the promo that we did with OR?
Yeah.
The token's doing well, huh? I haven't actually paid attention to OR token.
It did moon, yeah.
Yeah, that was a great one. So as a reminder of what that was, we built in an option where you can run OR jobs, but it was a heavy task. So it did take up some battery power on devices.
lot.
We were just doing a testing with them. And in return, anyone who's willing to do that got some OR. And now it's paying off. But yeah, more partnerships like that in the future.
I'd say, well, this one specifically, they got funded to build their own app. And it turns out to actually have a community-powered swarm that just mine OR together and shares the rewards was really hard to do. Actually very hard, and it really destroyed your battery. It's a pretty heavy task, but some of the infrastructure we needed anyway for some other crawling jobs, so we did it. But then it's like that's not our core thing. So we're not a ore mining company, and there's these guys. That's what they do for their business. They got funded for it. So we're like, why are we building software that these guys just are going to do anyway? So it makes more sense that like it was a good task for us to build the infrastructure we needed. But going forward, I think whenever we want to do another collabs with companies, it's got to be a lot simpler, like more like like and follow each other's posts. If you install their node, we do stuff like that, and that's going to be a lot easier. It doesn't distract our team because our focus is we have Rocket AI coming. We have a lot of things that's going to help our token out instead and help the growth of our token. Add a lot more utility to UPT with Rocket AI. Everyone's going to get their own agent built into the app. That's going to be a huge, crazy unlock. And then we got to close the deals that we're already. Well, I'm here in SF. So that's going to help our token out. So our 100% mission and focus is our own token, to be honest. And if we're going to do collabs, it's going to be a lot simpler. It can't be where we're building custom code for someone else. Yeah, we don't want to get down there.
Or if we're doing that to the minimum extent possible, obviously. But even if we do have to do that for something, it needs to be something that's going to be a big enterprise contract that brings a bunch of Web 2 dollars into the ecosystem.
Yeah.
So we're working on one right now that hopefully we can announce pretty soon. It seems like it's very promising as for network jobs for everyone. Yeah. And that there's some custom work for that, no question about it. But hopefully that's one that'll bring in lots of revenue for us.
Yeah. Exactly.
This is not a question, but a suggestion, and one that I definitely need to heed. Johan says, please try to speak more slowly because we're not all native English speakers. And that is definitely a lesson for me. So I will speak more slowly. I'm sorry. I just get too excited sometimes. All right.
Yeah, I'm the worst at that.
When Jesse is doing presentations in sales calls and stuff, Jesse, I have a bot that just automatically every 30 seconds tells you to slow down. And Jesse's like, bro, you were the one talking. Why are you telling me to slow down? Oops, sorry, bot.
It's slow down and
2x speed is my default. I need to get back to.
And a period punctuation. Never heard of her.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
You're on stage is like one sentence, but I've been up there for an hour. How's it all? It's just one sentence.
Then you're good. Apparently, you're fine.
Yeah,
really?
you have good diction, I suppose we should say.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I have been watching some I don't know, British shows. Maybe I'm learning it from them.
Yeah.
Okay, so more questions here. Any plans of a CEX?
We already have
several.
Yeah, and we are. There's only honestly because the DEXs are so strong now. There's Solana, there's Jupiter, there's Hyperliquid. A lot of the action. There's a lot of reports about this already, where a lot of transactions are happening toward the DEXs, and our current SEX partners. Always weird to say that. Our partners in the centralized exchanges they're super hot, sexy.
Our partners for sex. I mean, just
our sex partners are super hot, and they're great. They support us. They're always there. They come anytime. But they're great. But to add more sex partners, I don't know if it's worth it. We can only.
We're already exhausted. I can't tell you. We're at the limits of our.
Cost us money. Those sex partners actually end up costing us money.
As they do, they tend to.
They do that. We'd rather have sex partners that are more giving. But there's only 4 sex partners in the world that actually really matter. It's Binance, OKX, and then the Korean exchanges. Bybit, Upbit. The Korean exchanges have a lot of volume, and those are the ones you want to get on. They're harder. They're the hardest to get on. And
shut up! He's doing it on purpose.
and, anyway, and it costs a lot.
What Jesse's saying is, going to Korea for a sex is potentially something that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
they're really hard to get on.
And I know the language there, so I speak the language, and they're the best sex partners. So when you can speak the same language, but yeah, but those are hard to get on. So that's it. But we are focused on them. We have, all jokes aside, we have discussions with all those companies, and there are certain things that we want to get done first with our own product roadmap that allows us to justify and have a better negotiating power with some of these bigger ones. And they're also looking for us from us too. They want to see us deliver on some of the stuff we promised on AI and Rocket AI, and because they're very picky on who they select, and a lot of deep end projects have died, and UpRock has not, and we're only growing. Like, our 100th live stream represents 100,000 new users in the past month. So those are the metrics they look for, but then also they're looking for like projects that have really strong utility with their token, which is why Rocket AI is going to be amazing, because right in the app you'll have ways to use your tokens for AI inference and a lot of cool Rocket AI features that used to be only available for big companies. Now any person can have it, and that will help just the on-chain metrics to grow and the off-chain stuff, and then we'll be able to negotiate some really actually quality sex that will impact our token price. So yeah, that's the kind of work. So it's on our head. We don't want to just go random ones. Our current partners are good enough. They're great. Any other small time?
We've definitely had some other small time ones pitch us and so on, but it's just not worth it. I mean, for those of you who were on the live stream a couple of weeks ago, you remember we had one where we discontinued our partnership with them, and some of you noticed a huge burn that happened after that, and that was part of the reason we did it, because what was supposed to be a balanced pool of USDT and UpRock tokens in order to be on that exchange was completely unbalanced, and that was one of the problems we had with them. So effectively, that was a bunch of revenue that would have otherwise gone to buyback and burn on chain that was going to support that pool being out of balance. And that's why we decided that the only fair thing to do for the community was to burn all of those UPT, and we did. We did burn all of those UPT, but that's the kind of example of, if you think about that, those huge, there's several million UPT that were burned. That is very representative of the cost that it was costing the community to be on an exchange where we saw virtually nobody in the community was actually getting any benefit from it. And we talked to the community about it and stuff. And so that's why it can be very, very expensive for us as a community to be on some of those centralized exchanges. And so that's why we actually took one down and stopped collaborating with them. And so that's why we're always looking at it, but probably doesn't really make sense for us right now. It's much better to send the revenue back to the community via on-chain buybacks than to do that.
Yep.
By the way, Jesse, I just noticed you've sort of got a certain like late Chairman Mao hairdo going on right now.
Well, it is just long, and I don't have a hair. I haven't had time to get a haircut. But yeah, isn't it?
Just start chain smoking Chungwas, and you'll look exactly like the chairman
or John Wick. Actually, you know what's funny? Because I get a lot of
that's a big jump from Chairman Mao to John Wick.
This is why Jesse is a great salesman. When I'm like, you look like Chairman now, he's like, and John Wick, right?
Well, you know what's funny? I get Brian Johnson a lot now. Yesterday, apparently, I look like a vampire that drinks my son's blood. I get that. I got that like 10 times yesterday at the Draper event. Everyone's like, one guy followed me into the bathroom, and while I was pissing, he's behind me. He's like, "You're Brian Johnson, right?" Like, even if I was, bro, just give me a second. It's just like right behind me. I didn't want to turn around. Like, do I have to turn around? This is too weird. Don't turn around. My business.
Oh my God. I just hope that Brian, fuck with Brian Johnson. Just like go like just find yourself at like I don't know, some very public party and just get fucking loaded.
Yeah, Brian Johnson's YOLO FOMO. Yeah.
I don't know where it comes from.
Yeah.
But can you tell everybody again that story? It was so funny when you were getting some food, the fried chicken.
Oh yeah. I was another. I was at Mountain Dew and I was loading up my plate with fried chicken, and this guy comes up to me. He's like, "You're letting yourself go, huh, Brian?" He's like, "Don't care anymore. Just don't care." I was like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "Oh, you think I'm Brian Johnson? Fuck. Okay." They still kind of shamed me, so I started putting half of my chicken back.
Just catching strays for no damn reason. Okay. Well, okay, Brian, I think this is a good time to call it a night. What do you guys think?
Yeah. Well,
I don't know, if anyone starts watching right now, they're going to be like, "What did you guys say to Jen to make her cry?"
We made her laugh until she cried, just so everybody knows. We're very chivalrous with all the members of our team. But
yeah, it was the centralized exchanges and Brian Johnson that really put me over the edge here. All right. Well, I think we should call it a day. What do you guys think? So 2 hours for 100?
Yeah. So
Next time.
I do obviously have a new song. I haven't heard it yet. We'll see if it's cool. I did the anime punk rock EDM mashup. So let's see how that goes. We'll see how that works out. Could be just weird. One of our songs, I'm not going to bring it up, but it was so cringy. But the rest of them have been pretty good bangers. One of them was like, trying to hide myself.
I kind of liked it. What can I say?
Oh, the dad rock one.
Oh my god. But this one's about the 100th live stream. So the lyrics are, I wrote those and then had AI help a little bit. But it emphasizes the 100,000 UPT, the 100th badge, 100 weeks, growing stronger and stronger, and we did not quit. So thanks to the community. Yeah.
Thank you guys. I really appreciate it.
Thank you guys.
I do have a little bit of soju with me. So cheers to you guys. Cheers to the community.
Gin and tonic.
Kirkland signature. Hard seltzer.
Kirklandia, Jen. Kirklandia.
Here, you want to hear this great sound? The ASMR here.
So cheers to everybody.
You messed my ASMR.
It'd be awesome to know how many folks have actually watched all 100. Obviously, we have. But who else? What you said? Oh, ASMR. Oh, Jen.
You messed it. I'm just gonna have to open another can now.
Yeah, you will. It's only 12:30. You will.
Wow.
Oh, that was harsh.
I know, that was rough. I don't know why I said that. It was actually that joke is more about me, but okay. All right. Well, cheers to the community, guys. Cheers to everyone who's been there.
Cheers, everyone.
All the Dom and Paul people. This is pretty awesome. We love doing these weekly stand-ups with you all. Really encourages the team. Like to have some more of the team members jump on today, like Araz did and Reka. We have a lot of other folks who work in the background really hard. They watch it. They're lurking in the chat right now. Actually, the team is, and but they really appreciate you all. So this is for you guys. So make sure you do the QR code. We will give out those rewards to the folks who scan it over the next week. You'll see that, and we'll probably post that, and then we'll celebrate the winners on the next live stream. So definitely take a picture of that. I'm sorry for the iOS folks. And as soon as we get an update, we're going to do something awesome for you guys. For everyone who's loyal, been watching, been waiting for an update, we will make sure we got you, okay? So for now,
absolutely.
It's not out of our hands. If you're mobile on Android, you got this. But when iOS comes, we will take care of you too. So, all right. Cool. Anything else? Maybe Chris, want to sign us off?
Well, as always, everyone, here we can do the wave and do the cigar and the gin and tonic in the other hand. So, Jen, that was a very queenly wave. Mine's more like this. So, everyone, as always, and especially for this week, the 100th week in a row. We've had 1 or 2 weeks off, but the 100th live stream in about 102 weeks, I think we've done 100 live streams. So thank you very much. This is a community project. This is our weekly stand-up for the community. We thank you all for joining us. We thank you for participating, for downloading UpRock, for using the app. We're building together. I'm so very optimistic about everything we're building. And some weeks it's hard. Some weeks it's very hard. You're sitting there and you're dealing with a bug and it's late. And then when, knowing that live stream is a day or two away and that somebody's going to ask me about something, it really is motivating to stay on top of it and to keep grinding. So as always, everyone, thank you very much for spending your Thursday with us. It means a lot to us. Thank you for spending 100 Thursdays with us. Well, like 95 Thursdays and 5 Wednesdays, I think. But anyway, thank you very much, everyone. Have a great weekend. Cheers.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Let's hear this song and peace out.
I'm excited.